Hey buddy, it's John with Upstate Brush Control out here on another pond project. So we got here today is got the Mini, we got the Forestry Mulcher, we got the Cabelco 210. Me and Jody delivered this probably the last video you guys have seen, but what they want is nice little pond down here. I'd say maybe it's an acre, a little bit more, a little bit less, something like that. But they got this nice little stand of pines here, and they want to forestry mulch underneath that right there and get that opened up so they can get down to the edge of the pond here and in some shade. Because in the summertime, I guess it's, you know, there's not a lot of shade right here on this hill, and be a good spot for them grandkids and stuff like that. It's kind of a family project out here. It's pretty cool, but beautiful piece of property we're on. So the customer is going to have me do some work way on the other side, fixing some old shooting lane roads, stuff like that. But as far as the pond, try to get to it real quick here, just show you guys. We'll get that out of there. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like some kind of minnow trap or something. But see where this tree is right here? I think at one time the pond level used to actually be down here at this level. And if you look up there towards the head section, it's hard to see, but some of those trees are actually in water or right on the edge of the water. So I think the pond level needs to go down still a little bit, but you could see where it was when I came and looked at this the day, shoot, it's been a month and a half, 2 months ago now, but the day I came out and looked at it, it was kind of raining, and it was starting to overflow the pond right here. I told him, you got a serious problem here, because that's not the emergency overflow. This is the emergency overflow, and it wasn't going over that. And what was happening was it was actually starting to erode this back here. I was afraid it would just, you know, completely take it out, and then they lose their whole dam. So it was getting a good bit of washing through there down along that. So this pond has a siphon system. I am not a fan of siphon systems. I don't understand why people put them in. They always just have problems. If you're there every day at the pond, or someone's there constantly maintaining it and checking over it, make sure there's nothing plugged in it, they're fine, they work fine. But it's way out here on a farm, and you know, gets away from them and stuff gets neglected or whatever. So there's the shut off right there, or that was the overflow that, or I guess it'd be the vent tube that went down in for the shut off. So whenever it got to a certain point, it would cut the water off, or vice versa. Anyways, not getting into all that. This thing's junk, it's coming out. So that's the gist of it. This whole backside of the pond, it's all saturated. It's really wet. See, I can just straight up mud through here. So that's really interesting. So we opened the valve on it. Someone put a shut off valve on it because it was just flowing constantly, and the pond level kept going down and down and down. But when they put that shut off on it, it created pressure against the dam because there was no way to relieve the water on it. So it started seeping all through the pond back here. I mean, we got standing water right here. You can see it's really saturated back in this section. So this is going to be interesting. Not really what we're going to get into as far as the dirt and the quality of the dirt when we get down into this. I really need to get my dozer out here and push all that back, shove it all back that way, get that mud skimmed off there so you start drying. We got about a week, a little over a week of good dry weather. So I'm going to put a very similar to the last pond job I did, 2x2 by 8 concrete structure, 15-inch pipe, framing grate, or I guess it's not a frame of grate, it's a trash rack. And then we'll pipe it out down through there. But so that valve's not working, and I need to get the pond level lowered. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here with the 210 and dig a nice trench going right back over to through here to where I can get this pond level lower. Would be ideal. It needs to go down about 4 more feet probably so I can do the work. So first things first, gonna hop in the 210, get it down here, start getting some of that pond level lowered, and then we're gonna hop over and start mulching out that little pond stand. So I was hoping the pond level would be lowered so I could just start on the mulching part, but that's all right. So let's go. All right, carried a bunch of tools down in the bucket, set it over there. Man, it's cold. It has not been this cold. Wish I'd brought the dozer out, but haven't had time. I'll probably bring it out tomorrow. I want to get that hopefully to where it can dry. I don't know. I'll do a couple test spots, see how it's looking. But pretty much gonna have to rebuild this. I mean, you know, regrade, reshape. All this grass is just gonna get destroyed. There's no point of trying to really save hardly anything. Kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. And this, how this end over here, it was flowing over. I want to build that up to get that better, so we won't have an issue down the road, and get the fence right there is the property line. Tear it up. guys could see that or not, but I kind of made this flat down here so it doesn't gain too much speed going down the hill. But what I'll do is I'll try to do let a little bit out at a time so it's not a huge rush for anybody downstream. Stays over there away from the toe of the dam, I think we'll be fine. Kind of see it back there. So I'll let it drop to that, kind of see where we're at, and then check it again later. So right now I'll go up here and then we'll get everything warmed up, fired up, ready for forestry mulching. Alright, so I'm up here on the little pine section, letting the pond drain down. I'm gonna start roughing this out and then start trimming up and stuff. So give them a nice little area to nice little shade area. Check it out, boys. Looks like I found a deer head. Spotted it back there. Oh yeah. Nice one. All right, well, as you can see, it looks a lot different. Man, it's not a huge area at all. I mean, it just goes from right there, comes out to right here. So I got everything roughed out, and I got everything limbed. I am gonna bring back my big telescoping pole saw. There's some dead limbs. I just don't like the look of those. Get those trimmed up a little bit higher. That's as high as I could reach. These right here, I may have hopped on the top of the skid steer to get those, but that's a lot of work to go to every tree. I do need to do that just so I can get through here. These were hanging super low. So I'm gonna hop in the Mini, pull this out real quick. I'm gonna walk down here and just see what exactly I got here. Oh man, I gotta get this cleaned out, get all that mess out of there, knock this stuff down. I'd like to mulch it probably about like right here. Yeah, I need to come down here at the Mini, pull a lot of this junk out of here. So all right, let me hop in the Mini, and then I want to get that section done, and then I'm going to work on this back here. so that only took about 20 minutes or so, get all that pulled out. Probably gonna, I really want to try to leave that little oak tree right there. I don't know if I will or not, but looking a lot better. All right, let's get this mulched up, and then I want to get this side finished and then keep going in there. That's gonna take a minute. Seems like there's a lot more pulling out and handwork than there is mulching. Hey, pine cone. All right, so I just came over here to check on the pond, see how it's looking. It's draining down nice. Not getting anything too crazy as far as washouts on this side over here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. You know, all this I'm gonna put back. The reason why I dug the ditch this way is because when I go to roll it back in, I'm gonna take the roller and go across it that way. So let me take another scoop out of there. I need to get it down, I'd say another 2 more feet at least to be able to put that structure in, because that box is gonna be somewhere right in here. And yeah, the lower the better I can get it. So let's take another scoop out, let that water keep going down. Fair is a good time to check on it. Been a minute. Well, there we go. That should be close to the level I need. Should be. We'll see. We'll see what it does. But the customer wants, he came over here and was talking, and he wants the pond as high as we can go. I don't know if I necessarily want to go back that high, but we'll try to get it up as high as we can. But you know, I'll have to dig all this out and then push that mud back and create a wall, so it doesn't bust whenever I put, because I gotta go 10 foot down. Yes, no, 6, 7, 8 foot down from that level straight down and set that base in there. So this was where I started, that stick right there. So it's dropped about a foot. Got the last section I have to pull out. Got all that cleaned up now. right, guys, well, there it is. I just finished up and I need to get out of here for the day. I'm gonna get this stuff packed up and need to weed eat in the morning, and then I'm gonna bring the telescoping pole saw and hit a few of them pine branches I don't like. But yeah, it turned out really nice. I did not think it'd take me all day, but such is life. So I'd say most of the day, just because I was in and out and over there messing with the dam and unloading, and good bit of the day. But I did a lot as far as getting that head section cleaned up so it won't be so nasty whenever the pond comes a full pool. So I'm gonna get this mini packed up over here, and yeah, stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be a pretty good project here. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna try to get the pipe and the box tomorrow morning, so I'll have that ready to put in, and then concrete coming the following day, so that'll be Wednesday, I think. So yeah, it's should be good. Things should move right along. The only issue I see over there is fire's cracked. We're good. The only issue I see over there is not having enough good dirt. So fingers crossed that we do. And if you guys enjoyed the video, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, y'all.